So with that being done, I'm going down 2 levels. And I know it's a little inconvenient, but there isn't much we can do about that. And I will hire some employees. Hey guys, welcome to Unmodded Gaming. I'm the Unmodded Gamer, and I'm back with more Project Hospital. Now, in the newly named Hill Valley Hospital, I have already built my, not really built, but I have the laboratories up and running, and I have radiology, as you can see, up and running, apart from emergency, what we started off with. Now, what I want to look into today is opening a clinic at any specialized department. In our case, I want to focus on internal medicine. And what that will do is it will give us a third insurance company we can contract, namely Lever YT, and we'll have this milestone for cheapo care unlocked, which gives us hospitalization at emergency. So let me just look into this and see like 2 levels up. We have our surgery rooms, and I'm going to change something about this because we recently got an update in Project Hospital. So we now don't have any more surgeries at internal medicine. And as you can see, this is the operating room for internal medicine. And the operating rooms at internal medicine have been gotten rid of in favor of special procedures units. And that is a unique internal medicine department unit used for various special minimally invasive procedures for required equipment. Right, so I'm going to empty out this area, replace it with the one for the special procedures unit, and I will do that in the cut. And I'm back. Right, so I struggled for a bit in the beginning to get this right, but I got it. And we now have a special procedures room at internal medicine. But before I do anything else, I will just remove some walls. Hang on. Right, because this is not necessary. That was just left from the operating room that we had there. We can use that space later on to put some things. Hang on. to put some stretchers there, or to keep some stretchers there if we ever need them. And well, that is basically what we can use it for. So with that being done, I'm going down 2 levels. And I know it's a little inconvenient, but there isn't much we can do about that. And I will hire some employees. Now, what I have just done did cost us quite a bit of money, but I'm sure we will be fine when we just get enough grants. So I'll reveal the hidden perks here. Now we see we have someone with clean feet, who is pleasant, and who is a hard worker. So I'll just go ahead and hire her. And I'll also get some doctors, maybe someone with advanced diagnosis. Ooh, Brooke Young. I like her. Okay. We can get the 3rd insurance company, Liver White Tea, and we also have the objective for getting hospitalization at emergency. So I'll work on that later, but in the meantime I'm going to hire some more staff, because as you can see we still have something that isn't completely right about the internal medicine department. A germaphobe, okay. Well, she seems to be good, so I'll hire her. Then we have some people. Now this is gonna be costly, first of all, and second of all, it's gonna take a while because we need to hire people for the day shift and the night shift. And we need someone with internal medicine surgery, I believe. So I think I'll take her, Linda Lopez. She's 58, she's a fellow. She has some good diagnosis, good internal medicine and good general medicine knowledge. She's resistant, a hard worker, a diagnostic genius, extra talent for diagnosis, and she's comforting. And what does this mean, resistance? Rest level decrease slower. Well, I can live with that, but... And I think I'll hire 2 people. Or 2 doctors for the day shift and 2 for the night shift. We have someone who's a good boss, as you can see here. A long commute and again resistance. I'll take it. Then we have someone who's an alcoholic. And here we have someone who works slow, or moves slow I should say. He's a people person, reveals hidden perks. He's practical diagnosis, 20% the bonus experience to diagnosis skill after successful diagnosis. And a hard worker, so I'll take him. And 1 more person, but before I do that I'll reveal the hidden perks. And then I see we only have 1 person who is not an alcoholic. She also makes a good boss, and she's a hedonist, spends twice as much time enjoying food. Well, I'll hire her. Then we have the nurse's station, or the on-call room. I think the nurse's station. And we have someone who's clinic nurse specialist. She has one hidden perk. Well, let me see what it is. She is a Spartan. All needs are reduced much slower. Well, I'll hire her. And who else do we have? An early bird and slow. So someone who moves slower. But she does have medical surgery. I like that. I'll take Brooke Wilson. Then we have someone who has a long commute and who's a people person. But she's also a receptionist. Well, I'll hire her for the night shift anyway. I mean, she isn't at the reception, but I don't think that is too important to have when you're not at the reception, so it don't really matter. I'll hire her. And one last time I will reveal the hidden perks to see who else I'm going to hire for the night shift at internal medicine. And then I see that Nancy Ellen over here. She's also a receptionist. She is resistant, pleasant, and has dirty feet. Very dirty shoes, leaves dirt everywhere. Okay. Well, let's take Lisa Williams. Although she is also a receptionist. It doesn't look like I need nurse surgeries. Let me see during the night. No, we don't need any nurses with nurse surgery. Well, I'll take her then. And I'm also going to hire some janitors before I forget that. A master janitor. Well, why not? And yeah, just to save money, I'll just go with one janitor for now. I can always hire another janitor if I wanted to, or if that was necessary. Right. So that is it for the setup of the internal medicine department. Let me just see what patients we have here at emergency. Okay, let's do an x-ray of the back. He's doing a differential diagnosis. I like to help my doctors sometimes when I have some time left. And let me also, before I forget that, get patients from Liver YT. Treat one patient per day at any specialized department, and that unlocks hospitalization. And that is probably hospitalization at a specialized department. Now I have treated 10 patients per day, or more than 10, which gives me a $3,000 government grant. When I treat 15 patients a day, I increase my clinic patients per day to 15. So that will be my next milestone for that. Now I don't know what this is. Sinusitis refers to inflammation of one or more sinuses. Sinusitis causes swelling and compromises drainage of mucus or pus from the involved sinus cavity. And my apologies if I mispronounce that disease's name. But yeah, I think that was about it for this episode. which means that I'm going to ask you to subscribe and press the bell button so you can get notified about new videos. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay unmodded.